Hello, Francia.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. What about you? How are things going?
I am fine, thank you.
Okay. I will call the other students that have signed up for this meeting, just in
Okay,
case nobody else is coming. It's going to be in you here.
okay, no problem.
Okay, just let's wait maybe 2 minutes more.
Okay, no problem.
Well, it seems like nobody else is coming, so I think we can start.
Okay.
Like, put the audio. uh, Start. So it's kind of weird when there's only one student, but because the classes are like made up to have a really big group. But well, let's see how it goes. So today we have exam preparation. This is the speaking test. I
Okay.
know in the Excel signing up sheet was reading, but the reading session is going to be tomorrow. I have some technical problems the last week, so I couldn't do the speaking test in the proper week, and I have to how to say to recover those hours in this day.
Okay.
Um, so for today, in this exam preparation session, we have some things to cover. The first one, as always, is going to be the greetings and introduction, but then we are moving into the test strategies. Next, we have test practice. And finally, I will provide the forms. The first one is the attendance form, and the last one is a survey form in which we as a team, as a community, want to know what is your perception of the online language community? How was the class? Mm, some things that let us in the future make some improvements. So going to the first is going to be reading an introduction. I would like to know about you, Francia, and then I'm going to introduce myself.
Okay. Myself. Introduce. My name is Francia Elena. I live in Palmira. I have 36 years old. I am single. I don't have babies. Only I have three pets, one rabbit and two dogs. His name is Luna, dog. una Dodge Terrier, Beethoven, un fresh puder, and one rabbit, Stitch. Yes, I love it, my pet. I live with my parents. I like it to go to movie and theater. I like a share time with my parents. Yes, spend time with my parents to travel, for eating, or for the shopping, or only watching TV and family, or prepare food. Um, I love a job. I like it to study. I like to read. I like to. I love it. Write in my blog in internet. Uh, I practice sport every day. Swimming, or tennis, or sport in gym, or in my house, or only walking in the park with my mother every day. Which one more? I don't know. I like cooking. Yes. Really.
Okay. What, what is, what is your blog about?
My blog is romantic, romantic, and um, for the life, for topics with the anxiety, or the life. Yes. It is new in podcast. Yes, I have two podcasts. But it's a podcast. I like it, but for a little time for university, study, any else, any teams. I have two podcasts, but I like it podcast for in my free time.
But you are doing really a bunch of things. That's a lot. I consider having a blog or also running a podcast. You have to be like really constant,
Yes,
because there's people are waiting for your content. So
yes, yes. My people, my friends tell me, what happened? For what reason do you not write in OSP? Oh, yes, yes, yes. I am very busy. But university for my first for long time no study. Yes, the university is for me very complicated. For app this campus, oh my god, which one? Yes, more time for to learn new, uh, for homeworks, for investigation, for job, for house, anything else. Before, yes, I write it like speak or write. Yes, for example, 1 week or 1 month, write 2 blocks in 1 month, and 1 month 2 blocks on one podcast. But for a long time, no write. Yes, yes, yes. But this finish month, other month, again start my blog.
okay, okay, but you should be really proud of you because I mean it's nice to see there's people from
Mm,
30 and above. I'm 31 that
yes.
are doing really great things and having a blog and also having a podcast. I had the same plans for me. In certain time, I was thinking about having one,
Mhm.
but as you already said, there's too much things to do about our university, the tasks from the courses. You
Yeah.
have to attend meetings. Sometimes you don't get to attend all the meetings because you are also working. So it's really difficult. And in addition, I have a kid. I have a little boy growing up. Hmm. And I need to spend the most time with him because he's only gonna be a child for once.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to take a balance, to have a balance between your personal life, your familiar life, your work life, it's kind of difficult, but for sure, yeah, you're doing amazing. Having a blog and also having a podcast and studying. And no, my God.
Yes, my mother say me, uh, you not tired? Are you not
Yeah.
tired? If you not sleep, you no. When, for example, eating lunch, okay, I lead with television, with my pets, with my family. SP. Then I continue dance here, clean house. You really? You no, not tired? No, no.
How do you
Ah,
cope?
but
How do you cope with everything?
but for example, one Sunday for me is very relaxed. No, no study. Sunday, no. For me, Sunday, no, never, never, never study. Ha. University Sunday, never. Only go for short. Yes, morning go to short. Breakfast my family. Go with my family. No, maybe clean house. Maybe. Poco time, but let it go. Pero, but never, never study Sunday. No, 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 no. Y sport, no. Relax my body. Only with my family y God. Only for God.
Okay. I do the same. I don't do anything on Sundays. No work, no study, no
Yes.
university, no my students. Oh my God. I receive many messages from my students on weekdays, on weekend days, Saturday and
Mm,
Sundays. And that telephone can explode if it have
yeah.
to, but I'm no answering any messages from anyone because it's the only way we have to have a rest.
Yes, I need her to relax with my your family. Your family is very important. Oh, it is very important to again start. ¿Cómo se dice recargar? Como como sharp battery. Yeah. Yes, sharp battery, energy, golf, walking. For example, me like it go to. Uh, Paraíso, Paraíso, en Efraín y María, no sé si lo has escuchado. Eh, entonces, or eating for restaurant in Ginebra, Valle, very delicious for me. I am very happy, yes. Or swimming in the river, yes. Me happy, yes. This is
Yeah,
for
that's
me all energy.
okay, that's great. But once again, I have to say this for you. You should be really proud, really, really proud because you are doing things that you really love to do, and I can say for sure that you're doing well. Okay, Francia, it was a pleasure to know about you. Not all the time we have the opportunity to have these really close sessions. I was afraid at the beginning. I was like, oh my God, there's only one student. But see, we're
Thank you.
having a really good time. So, but now we
Thank you.
have to move into the test strategies.
Okay.
So I want to tell you about some of the strategies for the speaking test. So you know that when we are getting ready for the international exam, we have some parts: speaking, reading,
Reading.
writing, and
uh,
listening, right?
Listen. Uh-huh, right.
So it's good for us to carry out some activities in order to improve our speaking fluency. So
Okay.
I have for you these advices before the test, antes del test. Try to find out a moment in which you can simulate exam conditions. So you have from Monday to Friday. It's a good idea if you pick up one day. And that day you're going to dedicate it to simulate is if you were taking the speaking test. What is the idea? Practice with a timer. Set the time. 2 or 3 minutes are enough because in those kind of tests, this is the time that you're going to be given to speak. Practice a full speaking test under these conditions. The other one is mirror practice. So we all have mirrors in our house, right? We have mirrors in the bathroom, mirrors
Yeah.
in our closet, in the living room. I have a big one. So
Yes, yes. Really, me too. In my house, for start, you in my living room, these are big um, mirror. Yes, yes, yes. In the
okay.
right, big. In front, other. Left, other. I love it.
Yeah, that's because we are checking that we are still being beautiful, right? So
Yeah.
we we can go out of home without checking we are good, our clothes are well put on, so that's normal.
No, for example, in my house, I like it this big mirror because I like it to practice dance. Yes, belly dance or salsa or bachata. Yes, for that reason, this is big. Yes, I practice here. Mm. So my father or my mother, come on, one day, maybe Saturday at night. Come on, music, put music here, dance. It's very funny. Yes, I like it. That is very important. Yes, I practice in front my mirror, speak, for no feel stress or nervous for speaking. Yes, but I think more people not speak because think maybe this no good pronunciation. Okay, but I think for children when had I was children, which one you speak? You speak car, carro. Yes, you good pronunciation for practice. I think it's totally all is practice.
Yeah, you're right. Everything comes with practice, but also that we need to keep in mind and we need to master is our body language. Imagine this situation. You are in front of the examiner, right? He's here in the desk and you are here in front of him and he's asking you to talk about the saddest moment of your life. You can be talking about something sad with a big smile on your face. So
Mhm.
we have to be really careful of our facial expressions and also our body language. We don't only talk with our mouth, but also with our body and expressions. That's
Mhm.
why doing the mirror exercise is a really good strategy to improve that. We are going to be more aware on how our body is talking to the others.
Oh my God.
Then we
Yes.
have past prompts. Past prompts. So on internet, online, we can find many websites that provide us with the latest test. So if you had the opportunity, go on internet and check for the latest IELTS test, for example.
Okay.
And you might find many websites which provide the exact examples from the last test. So that's a good opportunity to get to know, to get familiar with the test format, with get familiar with the questions that we might find during the test.
Yes. I think the more difficult for me, the more difficult. Okay, reading for me is maybe is okay. Writing, okay. Speak, well, so. But for me, very difficult. Maybe 50% listening. Yes, I understand, but because I think for that reason this is for all all my community is speak only Spanish. Yes, I think my listening all time is speak Spanish. Yes, for example, in my house I tried practice English. Yes, my father and my mother say, "Oh my God, you graduated, you finish your career together here, finish." Because my mother say, "Okay, understand." Yes, because I try for a speak uh, music in English. Um, all in my house speak English. Yes, my mother say, "Ay no, pero yo no entiendo qué dices." Oh, Francia. My mother, I need practice. I'm so sorry. Let her can speak in Spanish. Yes. Oh, I know. You're very crazy. You're very crazy. I need you finish your career. Oh my God, please. You, sorry. This is the first chemistry. Only you need for 4 years old more me speak. No, my God. No, 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 no. Please, no. But yes, music in English. Yes, listening every day before to sleep. I try listening podcast in English. Yes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes speak. Maybe yes, maybe no. Other day morning, again listening. Okay. I try to learn maybe 3 or 4 new words for more vocabulary. I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. But for me, I think for the best form to practice or to learn that language is the best you go for to the country. Yes, travel in this country, or United States, or maybe, for example, and personal, I think. Language pronunciation is wonderful for me, Francia Elena. I think in London is the best because I tried I look yes movies in London movies and American movies. I prefer London movies 100%. Yes, because that English is very slow. Yes, but in American English is very fast, very quickly. It short the works. Oh my God. Uh, but English is very slow, a very clean pronunciation. I understand. Yes, oh my God. Yes, it's very wonderful for travel London. Oh my God. But the problem is no money.
Yeah, definitely it is. We don't get the chance to have enough money to travel. but maybe
Yeah.
the key is not reading about that dream, you know. But as you were saying, master key language is really important. So
Yes.
I
Yes.
I like that you are aware that it is important to adapt the vocabulary. In this speaking test, it is common that you're going to be asked about animals, politics, and you're going to be asked about technology. So it's quite important to know enough vocabulary about each topic.
Yeah. Teacher, excuse me, I knew a student, Neri. I don't maybe know see you.
Uh,
Hello. Estaba
ah,
esperando que terminaran de hablar para no interrumpir.
okay, thank you, Francia, for telling me. Welcome, Neris. Uh, yes, as I was saying, there are some things that we need to master when it comes to the speaking test. So I have some other options to do before taking the test. So build up the vocabulary. Don't let blank spaces
Yes.
during your speech. So if you feel that you don't have the answer in a quickly way, you can use like, oh, let me think. That's a tough question. It's hard to take aside. And I need to think it deeply. There are many options for us to gain time. Tenemos muchas opciones para ganar tiempo. Meanwhile, we are getting the proper answer for the exam. It happens that sometimes we mishear the question. So we have the opportunity to ask for clarification. We can ask to examiner like, hey, well, no, hey, but do you mean? Could you rephrase that? Could you repeat, please? It would be great if you tell me the question again. And then we have transition words. We are going to sound more fluent, and we are going to demonstrate that we have a really high level in English if we are able to set order in our sentences. So if you are providing an opinion, remember that we have the ordinal numbers. We have linking words like and, in addition, moreover, furthermore. All those words will increase our possibility to get a really good score during the test. And then we have during the test. So what to do and what not to do during the test. For me, definitely the most important is to stay calm. I know it happens to me a lot that I get goosebumps, se me eriza la piel, goosebumps, and then also my hands get sweaty, me sudan las manos, I
Yes.
start shaking, empiezo a temblar because I get stressed, I get worried. Um, so if you don't have to experience what I experience, try to stay calm. Uh, Try to buy time if you are getting stuck in the answer. Uh, Try to control yourself by maybe taking 2 deep breaths, stay focused. I consider that's the most important thing, because if you show hesitation, for sure that you're going to be bad rated. Even if you have really good performance, showing hesitation is como una piedra en el zapato. It's something that is stuck in you during the exam. Once again, during the exam, if you're not getting the correct information, ask politely to the examiner to repeat the question. Or no repeat, but maybe paraphrase. So you can show that person that you want to have a really good conversation and that you need to understand, comprehend everything that you've been asked to talk about. And then I have ARR method. It is answer, reason, and example. So what is meant to do with this method is which is like, for instance, put us on a question. What is your favorite song? So I will give my answer, my favorite. Oh, well, I would say, or I definitely say that my favorite song is Too Sweet. So this is my A. Then it says reason. I like this song because remind me of someone that I loved many years ago. That's a really good way for me to bring to my present the good moments that I had with that person, and then provide an example. So in this case, an example could be something like, in some part of the lyrics, it says, you're too sweet for me. I like my whiskey neat, my coffee black, and my beta tree. And those words tells me to remind the good moments that I live with that person. So when we are being asked during the test for really specific questions, doing this method, answer, reason, and example, which show the examiner that you are the pro, you are a boss. You can handle whatever you want. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. So we have finally finished the strategies. So we can mark this one. Oh no, my God, this one strategy. And we can move into the test practice. So girls, what do we have here? Sometimes when we are speaking, we pretend to say everything with the same structure, but there is always a way to answer the things in a more relaxed way, or even in a complete way, having the same meaning. So in this exercise, what you girls are going to do is to rephrase the sentence. I'm going to do the first one so you can have an example. So it says, my sentence is this one. It would be a good idea to phone home when you arrive. I'm going to say the same thing with different words using this one. So you should.
You should
phone home when
phone.
yeah. So that's what I want you girls to try. So first goes Francia, then goes Neris, Francia again, Neris again, and finally France. So let's give it a try, girls.
Okay. I recommend that you take a gift for the family. Mm, out, you out. Maybe. Okay. um, Refrigerator.
You owe to
I don't know. For family, maybe refrigerator, no sé. Television. Television.
okay. Try to make up your mind. So, recuerda que necesitamos decir esta misma oración, tenemos que decirla, pero con este señor de acá. Entonces, en ese caso, read the sentence. Yo recomiendo que tú tomes o lleves un regalo para la familia. Parafraseando la oración sería, tú deberías llevar
Tomar.
un regalo para la familia. Mira que look at the sentence is the same but with other words.
Mm,
But we are keeping the
entiendo.
same English. Estamos manteniendo el
Ok. Es como el podría, el como el aconsejar, el we should, el should y el other es como el poder, el tú puedes, should y can, yes, tú puedes, yo te aconsejo, como consejos.
yeah.
Y el mismo verbo. Ok, I understand, I understand.
Okay.
Okay.
El should y el could. Yes, yes, okay, okay.
Remember that how to means the same. Ought and should means the same. Significan lo mismo, solamente que este es menos formal y este es más formal.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Please, Neris, go ahead.
Okay. It won't be a good idea to take too much money with you. Entonces, I don't think you should take too much money with you. Yes.
Excellent. Good job. Good job. That's the correct answer. Please continue, Francia.
Okay. And my opinion, phoning your parents every day will be bad idea. I don't think uh, you ought. Yes. Phoning?
Ya la tenemos acá. We already have it.
Phone. Uh-huh. I don't to phone. Okay.
Good job. Neris, please continue.
We ought to decorate the bedroom.
Excellent. We ought to decorate. Francia, the last one.
It's a good idea for you to speak English as much as possible. I think you should to speak or speak. No, speak. Solamente speak. Yes. You should
Yeah.
speak English as much as possible. Okay, I understand.
Excellent, great job. A happy face for you, girls.
Thank you. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, sweeties, we have to continue. So this time we are not going to speak, but we are going to listen to people speaking. Vamos a escuchar a student and an examiner doing the task below. So this is the situation. Recently, a student for England stayed with you and your family for a month. Speak to a friend from another country who is expecting an English student soon. So here are 4 topics that you need to discuss. So we are going to listen people talking about that situation, and when the audio finish, we need to decide what was the less discussed topic and what was the most discussed topic from this one. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, so just give me a moment. I'm going to play the audio. The audio. Okay, here it is. Just let me know if it is working.
So, tell me about the English student who stayed with you.
Is it working right?
Yes.
Okay.
Who stayed with you.
He was called Harry, and he stayed with us for a month.
Did he share your room?
No, he didn't. He had my bedroom, and I shared with my brother. It was fine. What are you going to do when your student arrives?
Oh, we've got a spare room, so she'll sleep there. But we need to make the room nice for her, put up some pictures, that kind of thing.
Yes, good idea. And will she go to school with you while she's there?
Yes, she will. I hope she fits in okay.
Harry really enjoyed going to my school. It took him a few days to feel comfortable there, though. He didn't understand most of the lessons because they were in a foreign language.
Did he have to do the homework?
Yes, he did. But, of course, the teachers knew about the language problem. He actually did well in some subjects. He helped me with my maths.
My student only speaks English. She's going to have problems at school, I'm sure.
But she'll learn quickly. You'll be surprised.
I suppose so. Actually, I'm not really worried about school. My main worry is, will she miss her friends and family?
Yes, that's true. A month is a long time. But you can help her to feel at home.
Do you think I should have a party when she arrives, so she can meet all my friends? That might make her feel at home.
Yes, that's not a bad idea.
Okay, girls. Do you want me to play again the audio? Or is okay for you?
Again, please.
Yes, repeat, please.
Okay, here you go.
So, tell me about the English student who stayed with you.
He was called Harry, and he stayed with us for a month.
Did he share your room?
No, he didn't. He had my bedroom, and I shared with my brother. It was fine. What are you going to do when your student arrives?
Oh, we've got a spare room, so she'll sleep there. But we need to make the room nice for her, put up some pictures, that kind of thing.
Yes, good idea. And will she go to school with you while she's there?
Yes, she will. I hope she fits in okay.
Harry really enjoyed going to my school. It took him a few days to feel comfortable there, though. He didn't understand most of the lessons because they were in a foreign language.
Did he have to do the homework?
Yes, he did. But, of course, the teachers knew about the language problem. He actually did well in some subjects. He helped me with my maths.
My student only speaks English. She's going to have problems at school, I'm sure.
But she'll learn quickly. You'll be surprised.
I suppose so. Actually, I'm not really worried about school. My main worry is, will she miss her friends and family?
Yes, that's true. A month is a long time, but you can help her to feel at home.
Do you think I should have a party when she arrives, so she can meet all my friends? That might make her feel at home.
Yes, that's not a bad idea.
Okay. It's time to the answers. So try to figure out which topic of these four ones they didn't talk about. Topic 1, 2, 3, or 4. Or 4.
Topic 2, topic 4.
Topic 4 wasn't discussed. No hablaron sobre eso.
No, most time, topic 4.
Okay, you say most time, topic 4.
Not discuss, topic 3. Food and drink preference.
Okay, Nerit says food and drink. Francia, do you agree with Nerit's answer? Francio.
I closed my microphone, sorry. Yes, because this for accommodation for school.
Okay, you say accommodation for school. And not discuss topic, which one?
Other. There's one more. Advice about making the student feel at home.
Okay, so you say this is not discussed. Number 4, not
Yeah.
discussed.
Accommodation for SE advice. Yes.
Okay, well, I have to give the answers. And the correct answers are 3 and 4. The most discussed topic was number 4, and the less discussed topic or not discussed was 3, food and drinks. So now bear this in mind. We have food and drink preferences. I'm going to give you 3 minutes. 3 minutes to think about that topic, food and drinks. Imagine that you are living that situation. Someone is going to stay at home with you. Someone is coming from another country, is going to stay at your home, is going to live with you, with your cultural references and preferences. And so, what would you say to that person?
Mm.
Would
Do you really?
So from now on, I'm going to give you 3 minutes to think your answer. And when the time finish, we are coming back to speak. Okay, girls?
Okay, I understand. Okay.
Okay. So remember 3 minutes. Okay, girls, time is over. Who's going to start? Neris or Francia?
Francia. Sorry, Francia.
No.
Breathe, breathe, respira, respira.
Okay.
Okay, Francia, you have to do it. So, which suggestions would you do to someone who's coming to your house about food and drinks?
Like advice or only speak for food?
Uh, Say an advice about food and drinks.
No, it
Oh my
Okay,
God.
okay.
No.
My advice, you should only drink water. Okay, finish. No, okay. Okay. About food, like advice. You should avoid eating um, um, hamburger. Yes. Uh, Hamburger or fried potatoes, pizza. Yes. I think you should eating more vegetable, more salad. Yes. More egg with spinach. Yes. And you're at night you eating, for example, chicken. Yes. On the micro oven, microondas or
Micro,
horno. Yes.
microwave.
Microwave. Yes, thank you. In the microwave, or the free fryer. um, you should eating fish. Yes. Avoid oil. Yes. Avoid. You should avoid beer. Yes, because the beer is a lot of calorie. In the drinks, not drink alcohol. Yes, because alcohol have more sugar, and sugar is terrible for your health. Yes, for your sugar and cholesterol. You tended, you will drink more water. Yes, um, lemon water or natural juice. Yes.
Okay, time's over. Time's over. See, the time
Thank
is filled, Se llenó el reloj de arena. Okay, sweetie. Good answers. I want to know if Neris is going to say something, Neris. You ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, sweetie. Let me hear your answer.
Okay, teacher. Entonces,
you. Oh, yes.
me va a dar algo.
No, que le
Just
dé
breathe.
después.
Ok, bueno.
You relax. Only say no eating.
Okay, I think it's important to know what the student likes or dislike, so we can offer her meal her meal she enjoys. Also, sharing typical food can help her feel welcome and learn about our culture. And for example, at night the student is eating something like chicken or sugar in the dinner. Eat fruits, vegetable, and candy. Yes, is go to know his food preference. And ¿cómo digo? Como para que ella se sienta, para que los estudiantes se sientan más tranquilos o más cómodos. No,
For
no sé.
they to feel more comfortable.
Comfortable. To make feel more
To make them
comfortable.
okay, baby, your time is
Yeah.
over. Okay, girls, just give me a moment. I will give you feedback. First, I have to show you this. These are the link for the attendance form and survey form. So just give me a moment. I'm going to share it by chat. And I have to say thank you for being here. You did a really great job, but our time for today is over. Just give me a moment.
Thank
I'm copying it. And I will also stop the recording. Just give me a moment. I will give you the link. Okay, here we go. There in the chat, you're going to find the first link about this session.